Toastmasters, guests, and Karunamurthy in particular. I was wondering, is it really an icebreaker? I felt somewhere it was somewhere in the mid of competent communicator track. Yes, it was a wonderful icebreaker I have heard after a very, very long time. So I have broken the evaluation for you with a simple word called discover. D-I-S-C-O-V-E-R. D, delivery. You came with really well-dressed formals. It was a blazer, tie, peeping out of your blazer, the formal shoes, and then no trouser. So there was show of confidence, and you took the stage as if you have spoken in this audience many times before. Let's move on to I. Introduction. What a wonderful introduction. Which year you mentioned about? 1987 July. So what's there? What kind of season is this in July? It's hot summer, right? So the introduction came really, really well. Introduce yourself, because the very objective of icebreaker is introducing yourself. Introduction was such a way that you have taken the introduction in a very chronological order. Right? So you started with the birth, the schooling, the college, and ending, landing at Nokia Siemens, and finally a new dream came up, popped up in your mind to be an entrepreneur, and then you came and joined Toastmasters Club. It was a wonderful introduction. Coming on to the structure of the organization. Every speech if you see in Toastmasters, we believe in 3 parts: opening, body, and the conclusion. It was a wonderful opening. You set a perfect pitch, so everyone started looking at you and they just wanted to learn more from you. It was a wonderfully organized structure. And then coming on to the C, the confidence. I didn't feel you had lacked any confidence. You came, there was no notes, perfect. You managed the stage really, really well, and you maintained the eye contacts really well. There was a confidence. And coming on to the objectives of the speech. If I did the objective of the speech, to begin speaking before an audience, that is for the first time, and then to discover speaking skills you already have. You have met the objectives of an icebreaker. Then coming on to the voice. So your voice was audible and clear. So I was sitting at the back of the row. I didn't feel you. There was not any word that I didn't hear or something that you missed in between. It was wonderfully maintained, clear voice. And you had, there were subtle humor in between as well. So there is something kept us on listening to you. There was something well going. And then moving on, however, if I were to offer you some suggestions, that if I were you, these are something you did cover the stage, but somehow in between you missed the eye contacts. You stayed on the stage from end to end. You could have maintained eye contacts and still managed the stage. And moving on to the letter E and R, eye contacts, that is something that you will have to work on. And returning back to the Toastmaster, it was very well. Most of us in Icebreaker forget and jump onto the stage, back to the chair. But you return your speech back to the Toastmaster and adjourn your speech. And we would like to hear more such speeches from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster PrabhuDev, for this wonderful evaluation. If I have to give you one suggestion, recommendation, Karunamurthy, it would be, please don't